Are you actually with Marvel? Do you have some sort of credentials you could show us?
What's the secret password?
He was really, like, excited to be back. You could tell that, like, it really meant a lot to him.
They both cared so deeply about the characters.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Cosmic Wonder. I'm your host, Warren Thompson, and today, Marvel Studios released on their official Marvel Entertainment YouTube channel Tom Holland and Zendaya talking about what it was like to work with Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Alfred Molina, Willem Dafoe, and they're talking about the ending and the relationship between MJ and Peter as well. And you can kind of see the relationship between Tom Holland and Zendaya on screen as well. But I thought it would be really cool for us all to give it a watch because I know everybody's been waiting for Tom Holland and everybody to open up about what it's like to work together. Yesterday there was an interview with all three Spider-Men. I'll link that up above and in the description down below. But let's go ahead and watch Tom Holland and Zendaya talk about Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. What was it like to work with Benedict Cumberbatch, okay?
Awesome. I love Benedict. It's always a pleasure to share the screen with him, so it was a lot of fun to do it again.
He's very sweet, very like just a nice guy to be around, and also was really cool. I actually have a picture of him like skateboarding around set.
Oh yeah, he
that was
did,
like
yeah.
I just love seeing Doctor Strange skateboarding.
John Favreau's a freaking goat.
The coolest.
Favreau. He is like the coolest guy.
And so funny.
So funny.
Such great comedic timing.
Charlie Cox!
We had so much fun working with Charlie. Like, it's really interesting doing a scene between two superheroes that has no like real superhero stuff in it, apart from the bit where he catches the brick. But it was awesome.
Get to be there.
You weren't there for that. Well, you were there for that.
I was there for behind the scenes watching you guys, but I didn't get to.
You didn't get to be in it. But it was great. I loved working with Charlie.
Daredevil. Alfred Molina, Doc Ock.
The coolest.
One of the funniest people I've ever met.
Really?
Like, he really makes me laugh.
You love Alfred.
Yeah, I had a really good time with Alfred.
Willem Dafoe, freaking.
I've never worked with an actor who is able to give a director so many options. Like, he has this one speech in the film where he's talking about this sort of Peter's kind of existential crisis, and he
scared the out of
everyone, and he gave us so many different options. He must have done it 30 times, and
the
they were all
coolest
different.
thing is that everyone's so lovely, and then they just play like these very evil
people,
characters,
yeah.
and he's so good at just being like a lovely, like, you know, like, hey, how are you? I'm good, da, da, da. And then you know, like, whoa.
Tobey Maguire, let's get it.
Tobey was so funny.
Cool.
Like, so cool. Like, we had so many little in-jokes that came up from working with Toby. Definitely not your dad.
T McG.
T McG, man. Like, he was so funny, and, like, he was really, like, excited to be back. You could tell that, like, it really meant a lot to him. And him putting the suit on again and us getting back together, like,
it was so funny
awesome.
that first day. I was like nervous for you.
Yeah, I was stressed.
Because I was like, we had to do like a rehearsal, and me and Jacob felt like your parents.
Dropping you off
in kindergarten for the first day. And it's like, oh, I hope the other kids like him, you know, and like, I hope he doesn't come back crying. And so we were just there, and like, I was taking pictures of you guys so that you could have it, and it was so cute.
You have some amazing pictures.
I
Pictures.
I do.
Andrew Garfield. All right, before we jump into Andrew Garfield, I just want to say that in the interview that they put out yesterday with all three Spider-Men, they said that their first time like together was they just put on the suits and they just were like jumping around together. Like, that's all they were doing, was they literally all, because you gotta imagine it takes a lot to put on those suits. They're like spandex. And then they all got together and they were just jumping around. And how cool would it have been to be there for that? I wish I was there for that. All right, Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, the legend himself. It was such a privilege to work with him. Like, he's such a lovely guy.
They both cared so deeply about the characters and what their characters, what their journey had been as Spider-Man, and it was so beautiful to see all of you guys connect on that and be able to talk to each other about such a special experience that very few people have been able to like don the suit.
3 people.
So I don't know. It was great to see how much you guys all really cared and kind of had each other's back. It was really sweet.
It's like a brotherhood.
Oh, the brotherhood. Love it so much. Tom, what does it mean to be
Being Spider-Man has changed my life. It's been incredible. The roller coaster from the moment I got on to the moment we've got off has just been absolutely amazing, and I wouldn't have changed a single moment of it, you know. This film really is a celebration of 3 generations of cinema. I was delighted to kind of be at the helm and be the captain of the ship, which was awesome. So it's been incredible. It's been honestly the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Time to talk about some spoilers. Zendaya, how do you think Peter and MJ's relationship has helped her grow emotionally?
Well, there's a few things. I think that Peter helps to melt her a little bit and like break the shell that she's had to build in order to protect herself from the world, because I think she's probably had a tough life, and doesn't have many people she feels that she can trust and rely on, and Peter has now become one of those people, and she doesn't want to lose him. And I think...
But she does.
What?
She does lose him.
She loses him.
Yeah, she doesn't want to.
I know.
It's horrible.
It's awful. I just really felt good saying that. That's a spoiler and getting that out.
Yeah.
It's quite nice saying a spoiler.
He can finally talk about spoilers.
She doesn't want to lose this person that really, I think, has allowed her to feel more and more like herself and more confident in who she is, and loves her exactly for all the quirks and things that make her who she is. I don't know. All in the same token, I think because he's going through so much, she now takes on his positivity that maybe he's losing a little bit. So he takes on a more negative, nihilistic outlook.
Really,
I mean, rightfully so, because he's been through so much, and she's the one that's trying to...
yeah, it's like a role reversal.
Yeah.
What do you want to say to fans about the end of the film?
I'm sorry. I wanted them to have a happy ending.
I wanted them to have a happy ending.
I wanted them just to go to
still
college.
Here. We're feeling good. We're proud of the movie. It would have been so nice for them to go to college and just swing off into the sunset.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, this is the way it is.
It doesn't happen.
All right, so real quick right there. He says, but we're still here. So in the interview that came out yesterday, he's like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to play Spider-Man again. But Kevin Feige already came out, and so did Amy Pascal of Sony. And they already said, like, yeah, we're working on the next Spider-Man film, the MCU Spider-Man film. And Tom Holland's already talked about doing the next film. So we don't know when they filmed these. We don't know when they filmed the interview last time. But in this one, he says, we're still here. And to me, it sounded like he meant... well, we're still here as in, like, we're going to be doing more films. There's still hope for Peter and MJ to get together in future movies. Because if, between you and I don't think the spell is 100% effective. I think eventually MJ will remember Peter. And yes, he put everything aside. But, he did that to help his friends. But I think eventually he's going to get his MJ. And I really hope that Andrew Garfield gets his MJ as well. Zendaya, what's going on with Peter Parker and Spider-Man No Way Home?
What is going
on
with Peter
you?
Parker? Well, in this film, unfortunately, due to our previous film, Mysterio has now revealed his identity to the world. The world knows that... Revealed.
I got you, don't worry.
His identity...
She meant to say revealed.
I want to see these two, like... together in real life, like not on camera, like just see how they actually are together. Their relationship's probably got to be pretty funny. Tom, what's up with MJ in the film?
MJ is falling head over heels in love for Peter. Not lying. That's true.
She is.
He is a bit hesitant though. Fall in love with that.
He didn't think it was the right choice, but then
he's still pining after Liz from the first movie.
Okay, time out. I feel like they're talking about their actual relationship in real life right here. Like, I genuinely think that that's what they're talking about here. And I can totally see Zendaya being the one that's like, yes, let's go. But Tom being kind of like, oh, maybe let's take it a little slower just because of the film and everything like that. You could totally see this is how they are together. Who makes you laugh the most on set?
Everyone, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you make me laugh a lot.
Pretty funny.
Jacob makes me laugh. Jacob's easy to make laugh.
But here's
you
the-
just have to make
Sounds
a dirty joke.
Toby,
It's just...
But here's the
Alfred,
thing. I don't think we're like attempting to make each other laugh so much as laughing at each other, and then we make the jokes, and then it gets
That's the
funnier and
best
funnier.
thing.
Yeah. The jokes are always
Laugh at your
born out
friends
of one of us
in
doing
a friendly
something
way.
stupid.
Yeah.
Well, that was really, really cool. It's cool to see Tom Holland and Zendaya talking about Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Alfred Molina, Willem Dafoe. This movie was just insane. And the journey was really cool, too. Wondering if they were going to be in it or not, even though, I was the one who talked about how they are in it, there was still like a 0.01% of doubt going into it. Like, oh my gosh, are they in it? But it was fantastic. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. And again, let me know what you thought of Spider-Man No Way Home, since the, the hype has kind of died down now, since, everybody's, for the most part, has seen it. Do you still love it? Is it still your favorite? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. For live updates, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.